Welcome back inside Golf Talk Canada. I'm Adam Scully. Well, a couple of weeks ago, Gerard won the PGA Tour Canada's Quebec Open, becoming the second straight wire-to-wire winner on that tour. And I recently had a chance to chat with him after his win. All right, Quebec Open champion Gerard now joins us. Ryan, congrats on the victory. What went right for you throughout the week?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me. Just felt like I played really solid all week. Definitely hit the ball really, really well and kept it in front of me and underneath the hole. And usually when you keep it out of trouble, good things tend to happen. So glad everything lined up and was happy to get the win.
Did anything switch for you heading into the week? Did you have a good feeling you were going to play well?
Yeah, I felt like I've been hitting the ball really well for a while. And I actually made a putter switch at the beginning of the week. Crazy as that sounds, just kind of got everything a little bit better mojo on the greens, and I put in a few extra hours on the putting greens before, and just with the new putter, and tend to work out. So I'll take it.
How different were the putters? Was it mallet to blade, or were they subtly different?
Yeah, I mean, subtly different. I switched from a Bettinardi kind of half mallet to more of a Scotty Cameron bigger mallet. Switched from a stainless steel type putter to a black head putter with more of a white alignment line. I felt like helped me line up just a little bit better, and it's a little firmer off the face. Didn't have to make quite as big a stroke. So small subtle differences here and there, but overall enough of a difference to push me up the leaderboard.
Yeah, he pushed you up the leaderboard in a big way. You actually won wire to wire. How awesome was it to do that? But at the same time, how challenging was that to sleep on the lead every night?
Yeah, I think anytime you can win, it's really cool. It's really good, and tells you that your game's in a good spot. I think wire to wire, yeah, it is cool leading every single day of the tournament. But at the end of the day, you just want to be the person standing on top at the end. You do kind of feel it though after the week goes on. You're just a little bit more mentally fatigued because you're looking up and you're always seeing your name up there. The people are always kind of following your group. You know, there's a little bit more attention on you. So I'm not saying that it's going to be any more challenging, but it's definitely a little bit more fatiguing mentally, just because you know you're constantly kind of in that top spot and everyone's gunning for you.
So after you get that win, you do some media, you finally get to pull out your phone. What kind of reaction did you get from your friends and family?
Oh man, it was really cool to see. I had hundreds of texts and Instagram, just Twitter. Everyone was blowing up. Thankfully, I have a lot of really, really close friends and family that have my back, and through the good and the bad times. So when I win, it's really cool to see the people that have been supporting me just as happy for me. When I play well, is they still got my back if it's not going too well for me as well. So it's really cool to see just positive support from a lot of people that have been riding for me for a while.
Now you win in your fourth start as a pro. Were you surprised at how fast it took to get a dub?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, you don't want to put any pressure on yourself kind of any more than wanting to play well every week. So I'd say in that sense, a little bit surprised that it came quickly, but I feel like I'm turning pro. I'm playing golf professionally. Like I'm not here to just mess around. Like this is my job. I'm trying to take it really seriously, and I'm trying to move up and get to the PGA Tour as quickly as possible. So in that sense, yeah, a little bit surprised. Maybe it came four starts, but I expect to be here and I expect to contend and I expect to play well. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing professional golf. I'd be sitting at a desk somewhere.
Yeah, you mentioned that you're a new pro and you're currently in Florida as we record this, getting ready to head up to the next PGA Tour Canada event in in just a little bit of time. What's a typical day in the life for you now that you're a full-time professional?
Well, right now it's just sleeping a lot and trying to get the body back in shape. But I think usually you spend 3 or 4 hours in the morning playing, practicing, working out, whatever. I'll go play 18 holes. Doesn't take too long in the summer in Florida. There's no one out here. No one wants to brave the heat. And then maybe work on a few things that you felt like didn't go too well in the course. A lot of it's just kind of trying to get the distances dialed with wedges and making sure short game putting, that stuff feels good. And if there's anything major going on with a swing or alignment or just minor things like that, you want to kind of get everything tuned up. So when you show up in the week, it's all about learning the course and getting a feel for everything. You're not worried about whether your swing's doing a certain thing or technique. You're really trying to iron all that stuff out at home. And so when you show up, it's just ready to go. You're not putting a lot of extra effort, because as weeks go on, as you play 3 week stretches, especially towards the back end of them, you get tired, and it is a grind. So you gotta conserve as much energy as you possibly can.
And I'm sure you'll keep learning as the weeks go on, but to get a win that early in your career is absolutely huge. Now, you're originally from Raleigh, North Carolina, went to school at UNC. How appreciative are you of the opportunity to play on PGA Tour Canada?
Oh, I'm extremely appreciative and thankful for that opportunity. I mean, coming out of college, there's not really a lot of good options for guys. Playing mini tours, trying to get ready for Korn Ferry Q School, it's all pretty much the same. But if you're on PGA Tour Canada, you get to play like a real PGA Tour sanctioned set of events, really good competition, decent money, and you actually have stuff to play for that means a lot for your career coming down the line. So I think just to have that opportunity, play 8, 9, 10 events against some of the better players that aren't on the Korn Ferry Tour or PGA Tour yet. I mean, competition's really good. 72 holes. You're just preparing yourself for what it's going to be like in the future, hopefully.
Okay, before we let you go, you're 4th in the Fortinet Cup standings right now, in a great spot. What's your outlook for the rest of the season?
Yeah, I think just try and keep doing what I've been doing. Play solid, try and get comfortable on the golf courses. And I feel like you definitely want to get in those top 2 spots, see an RBC Canadian exemption for next year, which would be really cool, playing a PGA Tour event. And no, just keep pushing, foot on the gas pedal. And everyone out here is good. Everyone out here is gunning for you. And no one spot is safe. So you got to just keep playing every week like it means the most possible to you as it can. So.
Well, Ryan, a life-changing victory for you. Congratulations on the win, and hopefully we'll talk to you again, perhaps after another win on PGA Tour Canada this season. Thanks for joining us.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Adam.
A huge week for Ryan Gerard, moving to 4th in the Fortinet Cup standings. Danny Walker leads the way. He won the Osprey Valley Open last month. PGA Tour Canada is back in action this week in Manitoba. Coming up next, we'll make our edge picks for the BMW Championship. This is Golf Talk Canada.